From a lamb that's laying the somewhat shaky foundations of an unusual friendship to foundations which have endured for more than 400 years, those of Nonsuch Palace near Epsom, which were originally laid in 1538 to support a new, extravagant country residence for King Henry VIII, who can never be accused of doing things by halves. When he found that the original site was occupied by a village, he had it demolished. When the supply of building materials ran short, he had them removed bodily from an elegant priory at Merton. What the resident abbot had to say about this is not recorded. Much of the excavating is done today by university students and boys and girls from nearby schools. The name Nonsuch refers to the general magnificence of the palace, which was originally intended as an edifice so wondrous of design and proportion that there would be none other such in all the kingdom or indeed in any other land. Eventually, in 1671, the palace came into the possession of Charles II's mistress, Barbara Villiers, who was created Baroness of Nonsuch in consideration of her personal virtues. But, however all-embracing her virtues, they did not include a love of architecture, for she had the palace demolished and sold it piecemeal. Among the little that remains today is an excellently preserved well which constituted the main water supply. Also uncovered is the palace bread oven, which, during the demolition, was used for melting down the lead stripped from the royal roof. The Baroness didn't miss a trick. A large number of interesting articles came from the palace rubbish tip, from which every last splinter is sifted on the site, then meticulously washed and put aside for future reassembly by experts. A 400-year-old ceiling ornament, undoubtedly a mute witness to many an aristocratic revel, has the dust of ages swept away. It is perhaps difficult to visualize what the palace looked like, but a contemporary survey describes it as a fair, strong and large structure standing round a court of 150 foot long and 132 foot broad. And another very fair and curious building of 2 stories, richly adorned and garnished with a variety of statues, pictures and other antique forms of excellent art and workmanship. This, then, is the rubble of history. Things which fill in a few details on the broad canvas of an age that was sometimes crude, often violent, but always fascinating.